Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Christiana Mausi Seyram and I'm a public health practitioner. In this video, I'd like to talk about how energy drinks affect your digestive and metabolic system. Now, if you have not watched my previous videos on how energy drinks affect the liver, the kidneys, and other parts of the body, please try and do so. Okay, so energy drinks are drinks that are purported to boost your energy whenever you drink them or whenever you take them. And these energy drinks typically contain extremely high levels of caffeine, sugar, and other ingredients. So now we want to look at the effects these ingredients have on your digestive system. And please know that there is no proof that energy drinks increase your energy through any function other than, providing high amount of caffeine and sugar to your body, which cause a lot of damage. So please take note of that. Okay, so let's look at the specific effects of energy drinks on your digestive and metabolic system. The first one is dental damage. So when you take in energy drinks, it could lead to teeth decay or teeth erosion. The picture here is showing us tooth decay. You can see clearly that the person's teeth are decaying, and this could affect any part of the mouth. Even all the teeth could decay and then they start to break off. And this is typically due to the high sugar level in energy drink and also citric acid, which is also in energy drink. So this creates a low pH or increased acidity in your mouth whenever you drink the energy drink. And this low pH coupled with the high sugar level content, causes this dental problems. Then the second point is liver damage or liver failure or cancers, liver cancer and cancers of other organs. Please watch my video on the effect on your liver. So I wouldn't, talk much about that. But energy drinks damage your liver and could cause, liver failure and liver cancer as well. So please watch my video on this one. Let's move on to the next effect, which is obesity. Now, when you take in energy drinks, they increase your risk of, becoming overweight and obese. Whenever you take in energy drinks, your liver converts and stores the excess sugar as fats. And there are so many types of fats that the liver makes. We have cholesterol, triglycerides, and so forth. Now, this leads to you becoming overweight because you are gaining a lot of weight, because your liver is storing a lot of fats due to the high sugar content you are taking, and then eventually you become obese. So a person is obese if his or her BMI, body mass index, is 30 or above. Now, this eventually, increases your cholesterol level and your bad fat level. The bad fat is the LDL, or low density lipoprotein, and we know this is not good for our heart function and blood vessels. Okay, so please remember, anytime you take in energy drink, there is an increase of this hormone which is called cortisol, or a chemical called cortisol, in your blood, and this chemical comes from your adrenal glands. Now, when cortisol enters your blood, it will be having so many effects on your body. It will reduce your metabolism. That metabolism is the breakdown of food. So it will reduce metabolism, breakdown of your food that you consume to get energy. It will also, suppress the digestion of food and absorption of everything concerning digestion. What cortisol does is that it puts your body in a state, it assumes that due to the high caffeine level, it assumes that you are in a state of danger or you are in a position to handle a stressful situation. That's why this hormone is called stress hormone. That's the cortisol. So if you see a snake, for example, or if you are in a danger, that is not the time for your heart to be pumping more blood to digest food in your tummy. So cortisol and adrenaline will slow down digestion so that the heart will pump more blood to your muscles and your brain so that you can either run or face and kill the snake, or stand and deal with the whichever danger you are in. So whenever you take energy drink, because of the high caffeine level, you put your body in this state. Now, cortisol also increases your blood sugar level. It increases your hunger, and then once this happens, it means what? Your liver will have to be breaking down more stored sugar. So more glycogen will be broken down to glucose because your body, or you are hungry, so your cells must be fed with glucose. So you realize that this hormone will cause high sugar level in your body. So what happens at the end is that you gain more weight and become obese. And when you continue taking energy drinks because you enjoy them or for whatever reason, you realize that you continue adding more sugar and caffeine to your body. So your liver will also continue converting and storing more excess sugar into fat. So you've just been adding fat to your body, and this is not healthy. So what I'm trying to say is that when you take energy drinks, because of the high sugar content, your liver converts and stores excess sugar in the energy drink as fat. So this will lead to what? Overweight, because obviously you are adding more fat, and eventually you become obese. And this indicates what? Your cholesterol level will also go up, and then your bad fat, which is known as the LDL, or low density lipoprotein, will also go up. This bad fat usually clogs your blood vessels and prevents or reduce blood flow through your body, and it could lead to stroke, it could lead to heart attack, and so many other things. So if you continue taking energy drink, you become obese. With your increased cholesterol level, you are at higher risk for heart disease, heart attack, diabetes, kidney disease, kidney failure, liver cancer, and so many other conditions. So you realize that you've increased your risk of developing all these dangerous diseases. Now, let's move on to the next point. The next effect of energy drink is what? Gastritis. Now, gastritis is just a general term for the inflammation of the lining of your stomach. So the picture you are seeing here, this is your stomach. So this is the body. You can see the liver here. This is the stomach. This is the small intestine, descending. This is the small intestine. The large intestines cannot be clearly seen. Okay, so let's focus on the stomach. So this is a closer picture of the stomach. So this picture is showing the inside of the stomach. Now, you can see something here. This is showing some ulcer in the stomach. And this is also showing another ulcer in the duodenum. The duodenum is the first part of your small intestine. So after your stomach, you move to the duodenum, and then it continues downwards. So because what happens is that whenever you take in energy drink, it can cause irritation in your stomach, and eventually it could also cause what? Ulcers, and the ulcers could bleed and lead to several complications. And this is because of the extremely high levels of caffeine in the energy drink. So when you take in high levels of caffeine, what happens is that it stimulates your stomach to begin to produce excess amounts of acid, the acid that digests food. So it produces a lot of this acid, and interestingly, as the caffeine is producing a lot of causing the stomach to produce a lot of acid, the hormone that is stimulated by the caffeine, which is the cortisol, will also be instructing the stomach cells to produce more acid. So imagine two troubles. So more excess amount of acid will be produced in the stomach, and sometimes this acid, so this acid actually causes erosion, or it causes some tear in your stomach, and that is the ulcers that you see. Now this ulcers, this acid can also move back. Let me go to the other picture that will show the esophagus clearly. When the acid is in the stomach, so you can see the stomach here. When the acid is in the stomach, the acid, because it's plenty, it can flow back through the esophagus. The esophagus is the tube that connects your throat to your stomach. So it will pass through and go back. It will flow backwards. And when it gets here, it's not supposed to be, acid is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be in the stomach. So when it flows back, what happens is that it will cause irritation and inflammation in your esophagus. So that is known as acid reflux disease, or it is also known as gastroesophageal reflux disease. Gastroesophageal reflux disease. Yeah. So it is very important to avoid energy drinks. If you don't drink, if you do not have a stomach ulcer, for example, and you take energy drink, it will lead to you developing the ulcer. However, if you are a known person who already been diagnosed with stomach ulcer, you have to stay away. In fact, run away from energy drinks, because it will cause more ulcers in your tummy if you drink them. If you do not have the ulcers already, stay away from energy drinks, so you do not develop this stomach ulcers and duodenal ulcers. Now, it's important to know that if you are experiencing any heartburn, if you are somebody who experiences heartburns like more than 2 times a week, I will encourage you to seek medical care, because this could indicate acid reflux disease, so that you are given the appropriate care as soon as possible. Okay, so I will end this video here, and then this will be the part 1 of the effects of energy drinks on the digestive and metabolic part. Then I will make a new video on the second part, so that it will not be too long. Okay, thank you.